coal miner. This man has come all the way from Antarctica, riding on a Viking ship. Please give it up for Joseph Martucci.
It's weird how much you know about me. Hey, Father's Day is coming up. I'd like to share a little bit of wisdom that my father gave me with you. He said, son, never worry about money. They print more every day. Unfortunately for my father, that's not a valid legal defense. When you're at trial for embezzlement. I asked him what he wanted for Father's Day, and he said, a tiny hammer baked into a cake. My dad loves cake. I'm actually named after my father. My middle name is James, which makes me a JJ. There's a lot of initials that are okay. CJ's fine, PJ's cool, TJ, OJ is but JJ, you never hear someone say, hey, what's up, JJ, without the response being, you know, the usual, selling drugs to kids. Could be worse. One of my friends had a kid, he named him Elijah John the Baptist. His middle name is John the Baptist, JTB. And I said, he's going to get made fun of when he goes to school. You realize that, right? He goes, no, it's religious. It comes from the Bible. And I said, well, a lot of people aren't religious. You could have picked names from any book. You could have called him Curious George, the man with the yellow hat. His second kid was born with cystic fibrosis, and I told him we should name him Christ, because it'd be a miracle if he lived through his 30s. That's how JJ wrote that joke. I'm a big fan. I got a degree in English, which means I can read books while drunk. It's a talent. I'm very judgmental about spelling and grammar, though. Like when I'm at work and I see an email come in and it's got something wrong with it, I just delete it. So, didn't start that sentence with a capital letter, delete. Improper use of the ellipses, delete. Y-O-U-R fired, delete. I dated a girl for a while who would send me text messages with typos in them, like the letter 2, the number 2. 2's not a letter. The number 2 instead of a T-O, and the letter U instead of Y-O-U, and leave me alone instead of breaking up with me in person. So that was annoying. I decided that's enough of that. I'm going to do online dating. I'm going to be very specific. I'll only date former national spelling bee champions. There's not a lot of people out there. But I found one. She's very funny and attractive, but after 5 dates, we still weren't F-U-C-K-I-N-G. So I said, that's enough of that. I ended up finding a girl I could commiserate with. She studied ancient Egyptian. That's a funny word, huh? She studied ancient Egyptian, and we used to go to dinner and just spend hours talking about how lazy everyone had gotten since they gave up hieroglyphics. The problem was trying to chat with her online. It would take me 45 minutes to draw out, how about this sunset period, we go into the wilderness and do it jackal style in the back of my chariot? And it would take her 1 minute to send back a hieroglyphic of a woman washing her hair. Now, I really do love the English language and writing and everything. I tutor kids to help them with their writing. I signed up for this program, and I thought I would be teaching kids who were like me, would remind me of me and my youth, but it's actually, I tutor urban youths, not urbane youths. Just one letter off there. I was talking to one kid recently. I said, what are your goals? What are your dreams in life? He said, I want to be a musician. I want to go to Berkeley. He goes, I got one of my songs on. Do you want to listen to it? I said, yeah, sure. So he takes out his iPod, he gives me the headphones, and he just cranks the thing, full volume, and hands it over. And I go, whoa, hold on. I don't listen to music this loudly unless I'm one row away from an orchestra. He goes, it's rap music. You got to listen to it loud. I was like, all right, I'll be honest with you, I don't know much about rap music. The only rap musician I know is that one black guy. The one that made Taylor Swift cry. And he said, no, look, this is about my life. This is real to me. And I was like, I can't even pretend to know what your life is like. Like, I played Grand Theft Auto one time, and there was a gunshot, and I said, I gotta get the fuck out of this scene. He said, well, if nothing else, it's got a good rhythm. It's got good beats. And I was like, okay. He's like, people dance to this. I was like, yeah, do women dance to it? He's like, yeah, bitches love this shit. I was like, that's not an appropriate thing to call a woman, but good for you. Because when I was your age, I played the flute. And Bitches don't really care for the flute. I played for 3 years. I played the flute for 3 years, and they said, you're great at this. What we want you to do is play the piccolo, the tiny flute, the little mini flute. That's the only thing you can get good at, and then they tell you to do the miniature version of it. That'd be like if a porn star was doing fisting videos, and they're like, you know what, I want you to start fucking Asian dudes now.
Oh my god. No.
I had a trial piccolo for a week. I had to try it out, try and figure out what the hell you're supposed to do with a piccolo. I found one use for it. If someone steals it from you, they can beat you up with your own piccolo. So that was a good time. You see those guys like the Revolutionary War reenactment groups? They're not, they don't actually enjoy playing the piccolo. They don't enjoy playing patriotic songs. Somebody told them once, you're good at the flute, maybe you should play the piccolo. And they did, and now they can't leave their house unless they're protected by 6 guys with muskets. I was watching TV recently and there was a commercial came on. It was for a motocross show, you know, the motorcycles going off with jumps and stuff, and it went something like this. After the nuclear holocaust, the world is run by nuclear cowboys. And it showed these motorcycles going around off of jumps. Motorcycles. And then it showed these women in like bikinis and go-go boots. Strippers. And then it showed the motorcycles like jumping over the women. Holocaust. And it looked like a good time. It was only $10. And it was happening at the Worcester Central Center. But I went on the website and it already happened. It was like they just kept running the commercials like 2 weeks ago. And I said, well, I want to be entertained. Like, how can you entertain me, Worcester Central Center? And that weekend, fortunately, Disney on Ice happened to be playing. I said, that's good enough. So I went. It was a good time. All the characters you would expect were there. Mickey, Minnie, Goofy, Pluto, the gay chipmunks. Everybody. Until the end, there was a big finale. All the characters were out there. There was a light show. And the band came out. They had to send everyone home early because Mickey Mouse beat one of the piccolo players to death. That's me.